walking through the midnight with a heart that lost its flame. Every road was cold and empty, every prayer the same. I was carrying old sorrow like a stone inside my chest. Every step felt like a battle, every breath without a rest. But a whisper in the darkness spoke a promise through the pain. When mercy calls my name, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadow, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. I was standing in the ruins of the dreams I couldn't save. Every memory a reminder of the courage that I gave. But your kindness kept on reaching through the storms inside my soul, and the light I thought had vanished was the light that made me whole. Through the thunder of my questions, I could hear your quiet voice. When mercy calls my name, yeah, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadows, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. In the valley of my sorrow, you were standing in the rain, turning every broken moment into healing through the pain. And the road I thought was ending was a road that led me home. Now mercy calls my name, and my heart begins to rise, like a morning full of promise, breaking through the darkest skies. Where my faith was once a whisper, now it's stronger than before. For the love that found me bleeding is a love that heals my soul. Far away, there's a voice of endless mercy calling softly through the grave. chasing every neon light, looking for a little freedom in the middle of the night. Every promise felt like gold till it slipped right through my hand. Now I'm standing at the edge, who I thought I'd be by now. I got dust on my shoes and regret in my bones, but I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Ain't got much to offer, just this tired soul. I don't have excuses, I don't have a plan. I just need your mercy and an open hand. I'm coming home. I was proud of my independence, thought I didn't need no help. Built a kingdom out of sand, trying to save myself. But the truth has a way of breaking through the pride, and every road that led me far led me back inside. I ain't clean, I ain't strong, but I know where I belong. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Not because I earned it, but because you won't let go. Through every mile I wander, through every wrong I chose, your love was waiting at the end of the road. I'm coming home. If you'll take this heart with all its scars, you'll take these hands that strayed so far. I don't need the spotlight, I don't need the throne, I just need forgiveness in a place called home. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Lay my shame down at your throne. You don't slam the door, you don't count my wrongs, you just open up your arms. You say welcome home. Oh, no more running, no I've been praying through the long night with my head down low, trying to hold a little faith in the dark I didn't know. Every shadow felt like forever, every tear felt like rain. But somewhere past the midnight, I could feel a change. There's a light on the horizon, and it's calling out my name. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. You're gonna find me right before my eyes. Sorrow don't stay long, it don't own this place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. I was counting every heartbeat like it might be my last, wondering if this storm was ever gonna pass. But you've been faithful in the valley, faithful in the rain, and every time you carried me, I never walked alone through pain. Now the sky is slowly turning, and I can see your grace. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Please gonna hold me right before my eyes. If it don't get forever, it don't get to stay. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. New every morning, strong as the dawn. You were working in the dark all along. What felt like the end was only the night. You were painting the morning light. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Joy gonna find me, and I'll rise. Shadows are falling, grace takes their place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. I've been walking through the midnight good name, trying hard to keep it together, while I was drowning in the shame. Yeah, I smiled for all the strangers, but I was breaking deep inside. Every road I thought would save me left me empty, dry. We're right there in the silence, where I ran out of excuses. You didn't turn away. You found me in the middle of my mess, with dirty hands and a heavy chest. Didn't ask me to clean up first, didn't shame me for the hurt. You called my name through all that wreck, spoke life into my emptiness. When I had nothing left to give, your grace stepped in the middle of my mess. I've been chasing my own freedom down some broken back road of lies. Thought the louder I kept moving, I could outrun what I hide. But the truth was waiting patient, like a river in the night. And mercy met me softly, didn't come to fight. When my faith was barely breathing and my prayers were mostly tears, you were already near. You found me in the middle of my mess, with restless doubts and deep regret. Didn't ask me to explain why I wandered in the pain. You wrapped me up in righteousness, turned my failure into rest. When I had nothing left to prove, your love broke through in the middle of my mess. Chains fall slow when mercy speaks, hope sounds loud in the weak. I was lost, but I was known. I was broken, but not alone. You don't wait for perfect days, you step right in the wreckage place. What I thought would be my end became the place you stepped in. You found me in the middle of my mess, where shame had built its nest. And you tore those walls apart, put a revival in my heart. Now I'm standing in your grace, not because I earned my place, because you loved me as I was, and that is enough. Oh, yeah, that is enough. Oh, grace in the midnight, grace I was drifting through the silence with a storm inside my chest. Every mile felt like a question. Every night denied me rest. I was chasing distant answers through the noise of my own mind, but the peace I kept on searching, I could never seem to find. Then your whisper found the darkness like a candle in the rain. There is grace in the broken road where my weary heart has been. There is hope in the silent night, calling me to rise again. Every step that felt so heavy, every tear I thought was lost, was a path that led me closer to the mercy of the cross. So lost, yeah, so lost, yeah. Oh. I was holding all my failures, like a chain around my soul. Every memory kept telling me I would never be made whole. But your love was always patient, even when I tried to run. And the healing I resisted had already begun. Through the quiet of the valley, I could hear your promise clear. There is grace in the broken road where my weary heart has been. There is hope in the silent night, calling me to rise again. Every step that felt so heavy, every tear I thought was lost, was a path that led me closer to the mercy of the cross. Soulful moment. You were there in every shadow, you were there in every fall, and the love I tried to outrun never left me after all. When the storm began to fade and the sky returned to blue, I could see the road behind me was leading me to you. There is grace in the broken road, through the sorrow and the pain. There is a light in the rising dawn after every night of rain. Now my heart is slowly learning what my soul had always known. Even in the broken places, I was never on my own. Yeah, yeah. Every mile that once felt hopeless, every tear that used to fall, was a story of your mercy, writing beauty through it all. I've been sitting in the dark a while, trying to sort out who I am. All the noise I let define me, all the things I couldn't mend. I swore I felt you slipping, like smoke right through my head. But maybe it was only me turning from your head. 'Cause even in the silence there was a steady whisper. You never left, not for a minute, not when I doubted, not when I drifted. Through every question, through every step, even at my lowest, you never left. I've been running from reflection, afraid of what I'd see. Every mirror told a story of who I used to be. But mercy don't scare easy, and love don't walk away. And every road I wandered down, you were there anyway. When I thought I crossed the line that I could not come back from, you never left, not for a second, not when I broke down, not when I wrecked it. Through all my restless, through my regret, even at my worst, you never left. The one who ran, I was the one who hid, but you were standing in the distance, right where you'd always been. No slammed doors, no turning back, just open arms in the middle of my past. You never left, not in the valley, not in the shadows, not in the angry. Through every falling, through every breath, even when I couldn't feel you, you never left. Oh, you were there in the silence, there in the ache, there in the breaking I thought was too late. But it wasn't too late. You never left. I was living in the shadows, trying to make peace with my past. Every wrong I ever stumbled through was holding my heart fast. Yeah, the lies kept getting louder, saying I'm too far gone. But grace came like a river and proved those voices wrong. When I thought the door was closing, you were kicking it wide open. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. my failures like they were who I am, wearing all that condemnation like a second skin. But you call me something different, spoke a new identity, and every time I hear your voice, those old chains lose their grip on me. What the enemy meant for ruin, you turned into revival. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You tore the walls that prison me. Now my heart can sing. Fear don't get the final word. Your truth has set me free. I'm standing in your victory. There ain't no chains on me. Yeah, freedom in your name, power in your name. Every stronghold has to fall when I call your name. Freedom in your name. I'm not who I used to be. That grave ain't holding me. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the night and brought the dawn. Now I can finally see. Grace has got a hold of me, and I ain't going back. I'm dancing in that liberty. There ain't no chains, no chains on me. No chains,
No chain,
no fear,
no fear.
no shame. Living here, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. There were nights I barely made it, heart hanging by a thread. Every fear I tried to bury was shouting in my head. I was tired of being strong, tired of holding on alone. Didn't know how I was standing till I saw I wasn't on my own. When my strength ran out, yours was just beginning. You carried me through when I couldn't walk, when my faith was weak and my prayers were lost. Through the fire and the flood, when I didn't have a clue, I thought I made it somehow, but it was you. You carried me through. I remember all the moments I thought it was the end. Every door that felt like closure, every heart I couldn't mend. truth. I thought I was holding on, but you carried me through. You were under every fall, you were behind every door. You were steady in the valley when I couldn't take no more. I didn't see your hands, but they were there, holding up my world when it felt unfair. You carried me through every broken mile, every tear-stained prayer, every restless trial. Now I'm standing here with a different view. I thought I survived it, but it was you. Oh, it was you. You carried me through. Yeah. If I'm still breathing, if I'm still standing, it's not by luck, it's not by chance, it was you. You carried me through. I've been trying to hold the pieces, like they're mine to rearrange. Every broken expectation, every unanswered change. I kept thinking if I fixed it, I could make it turn out right. But I was only wearing myself down, fighting every fight, till I felt your whisper through the noise inside my head. So I'm letting down all of it now. Every fear, every plan I made, I'm letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be afraid. You are steady when I'm not, you are faithful even when I'm not. Every heartache, every scar is safer in your hands. I've been carrying tomorrow like it's mine to understand, trying to map out every mile, yeah, instead of trusting where you stand. But your love ain't in a hurry, and your timing never late. And maybe freedom's found in giving you the weight. When I stop holding tighter, I can finally breathe again. So I'm laying it down, all of it now. Every question I can't explain, I'm letting it go. Finally know you are stronger than my pain. You are steady when I'm not, you are faithful even when I'm not. Every worry, every scar is safer in your hands. I don't need to see the ending to trust you with the start. You don't ask for perfect faith, just an open heart. Take this control, take what I hide. Teach me to rest, not strive. I'm laying it down, all of it now. Every burden I have carried on, letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be ready. You are steady when I'm not. You are faithful even when I'm not. Every season where I stand is safer in your hands. Oh, safer in your hands. Even when I don't understand. Oh, I'm safer in your hands. Safer in your hands. I've seen the waters rising, felt the pressure of the deep, watched the night stretch longer than I thought my faith could keep. There were moments I was certain this was where it ends. Every time the ground gave way, you held me up again. Looking back, I see it clear. You were standing right here. You never failed me yet, never let me fall through the fire and the flood. You were over it all. Every promise still stands. Every word you said, I can testify. You've never failed me yet. I've had seasons full of questions where the answers wouldn't come. Times I thought the silence meant that you were done. But silence ain't abandonment, and waiting ain't defeat. You were working in the hidden, bringing victory. Even when I couldn't see, you were moving for me. You never failed me yet, never turned away. Every battle I face, you made a way. What you started in me, you will finish strong. I can stand and sing, you've never failed me yet. Not one time, not one time, not one day, not one day. You've been faithful all the way. Through my doubt, through my doubt, through my fear, through my fear. You were closer than the air. You've never failed me yet, and you never will. Same God in the valley, same God on the hill. If he did it before, he'll do it again. I will testify, you've never failed me yet. Oh, never failed me, never left me, never lost me. Monday face, smiling through the pain, saying all the right hallelujahs while I drown in hidden rain. I know the words by memory, know when to stand and sing. But lately I've been wondering if that means anything. So here I am with nothing but the truth inside my chest. No more pretending, no more disguise. You see the tears before they hear my eyes. I don't wanna fake it, I don't wanna perform, I just wanna be honest in your arms. I've been scared that if I show you the mess I really am, you might shake your head in silence and let go of my hand. But love that's scared of weakness ain't really love at all. And every time I fall in, you were there to catch my fall. You already know the worst of me, and you're still here. No more pretending, no more pretending, no polished prayer, no polished prayer, no more hiding like you're unaware, like you're unaware. If you want my worship, you can have my scars. I just wanna be honest in your arms. I just wanna be honest in your arms, in your arms. Here's my doubt, here's my fear, here's the part that's insincere. Here's my pride, here's my shame. You still call me by my name. No more pretend, no more pretending, no more pretending, no more lies. You're not broken. You don't despise if grace is real. Yeah, yeah. Then here's my heart, I'm done performing. I'm yours as I am. Yours I am. Yeah, no spotlight, no applause, just me and you behind closed doors. No more pretending. No more pretending. The sky was turning heavy, and the wind began to rise. Every road I used to walk on disappeared before my eyes. I was drifting in the questions, trying hard to stand my ground. but the louder grew the thunder, the more your whisper could be found. When the waves were crashing over me, and I thought that hope was gone, right in the middle of the storm,
you were holding on to me.
when the night was getting longer, you were everything I need.
Not a moment was I alone,
Well,
even when I couldn't see. Right in the middle of the storm,
you were standing next to me. There were battles in my spirit, there were tears I couldn't hide. Every fear I tried to bury kept returning like the tide. But your promise in the darkness was a fire in my soul, and the peace I couldn't manufacture slowly started taking hold. When my faith was barely breathing, you were steady as the dawn, right in the middle of the storm. You were holding on to me, yeah. When the night was getting longer, you were everything I need. Not a moment was I alone, even when I couldn't see. Yeah, right in the middle of the storm, you were standing next to me. You calm the thunder, you calm the sea, but even when the storm stays wild, you're the peace in me. You never promised an easy road, but you promised I won't walk alone. Right in the middle of the storm,
you were holding on to me. Through the lightning and the darkness, you were still my victory.
every shadow had to run when your mercy covered me. Right in the middle of the storm, you were standing next to me. Yeah, when the wind was screaming loud,
Wind was screaming
when
loud,
the waves were wild and strong,
waves were wild and strong.
I finally found the truth I needed.
I found the truth I needed.
You were there all along. You were there all along. Some nights my faith feels fragile, like it's barely hanging on. Every prayer sounds like an echo of a half-forgotten song. I try to stand on promises, but my knees get weak, and doubt comes knocking louder every time I speak. If I'm being honest, I don't trust myself to stand. So hold on to me when I can't hold on, when my grip is slipping and my strength is gone. If I start drifting out to be, don't let go, just hold on to me. There are questions I keep asking that don't get no reply, and I'm tired of acting strong when I just wanna cry. I know you never promised that the road would feel this long, but you did say you'd walk it, and that's what keeps me holding on. Even when I tremble, you don't move. So hold on to me when I lose my way, when the night feels longer than the break of day. If my heart starts wandering from what I believe, don't let go, just hold on to me. 'Cause I ain't strong enough to be my own savior, and I ain't brave enough to face every failure. But you are steady, you are sure, you are faithful, you endure. So hold on to me through the fire and rain, through the silent seasons, through the ache and pain. If I lose my footing, if I can't see, I don't need to hold you, just hold on to me. Yeah. When my faith feels thin and my hope runs low,